Nation, I'm Sam here again with A Bear and a Bee Books, and today is unboxing day. So today I have a book outlet unboxing for you. I do cheat. I open them first because I have a hard time opening them and I'm not very good with sharp objects. And anyway, plus I have to make sure to see how damaged things are. Because is it just me, or like, because the area I live in, I do look for the independent bookstores and I do go to like the like Barnes and Noble and stuff like that. But does anybody else have an issue of ordering online and then the books come damaged or crunched, or they weren't packaged very well, or they're filthy? I have at one of the places I order from, we call it the return of chicken fingers, because a lot of times it looks like somebody's been eating their lunch and they've had KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it ends up all over my books. Yeah, so I love getting books in the mail. I'm very excited that I'm able to do that, and then I get them and I open them and they're all messed up. Is it just me? Maybe I'm too particular. I don't know. If that drives you nuts as well, please let me know, because I struggle with that. Also, does anyone else have cats? My cat thinks this is like the best stuff in the whole world. It's like, he's like, I don't even buy him toys anymore. This is his favorite thing. Me and retellings. I go through phases with my reading. Sometimes I'll be like obsessed with my fantasy, sometimes it's retellings, sometimes it's classics, sometimes it's modern club, whatever. Anyway, so lately I've been on a retelling kick, and that started with this order. I own her other two books. This is Rosamund, Hodge, and I've read Cruel Beauty, really enjoyed it. It's a darker retelling of Beauty and the Beast, but there's also some like Persephone elements in there. It is a little complicated, but if you like a more drawn out, dark, complicated story. This is her other book, Crimson Bound. This is the one of hers that I did not yet own, other than her small short story, I think, about Cinderella. I don't have that one yet. I picked this one up. I think the covers are beautiful. I don't care that they all have stairs in them. I know some people were kind of joking about that a while ago. That is a Little Red Riding Hood retelling. I've heard tons about this book. I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted to get it. The Crown's Game by Evelyn, Skye. This is about magicians, which is definitely a buzzword for me, and I think it's similar to Russian culture, which is another buzzword for me. But I had heard kind of mixed reviews, but then I heard some people I trust saying that they really enjoyed it. So I thought I would pick this up. Plus, I think the sequel just came out recently, so I want to give this a try. This is ML Rio's If We Were Villains. This cover, I love this cover. I know it's not really about pirates. I think it's more about like Shakespearean stuff, but I don't know. I have a pirate fascination. Anything with skulls, I want it. So besides that, I think it was Allie at Hardback Order loved this book when she read it, and she talked about it a lot, and so I saw it on Book Outlet and I thought, what better time than to pick it up than now. Plus, I love deckled edges. I know they can be like a pain sometimes if you're trying to find something in a book that you've read and you're trying to like go back, but looks really good. Finally got on this bandwagon. I'm a little slow to this one. This is Three Dark Crowns by Kendare. I think she wrote the Anna duology. I'm a total chicken, so I didn't pick that one up, but I think I have her, she wrote another series about mythology that I do have. But anyway, this one's supposed to be really good. It's about three sisters, and they're all competing, I believe, to the death for the crown, and so they all go off to their own areas, and then later in life they have to come back to compete, and they each have their own, or they're supposed to have their own special powers. But I've heard great things, so I wanted to check this out. And finally, I got Wintersong by Jae-Jones. This one, again, I had heard kind of mixed reviews, but I think this is a retelling of The Labyrinth, which I know, I'm an 80s child, so shh, don't tell anyone. But I know that this is like some people who were really into The Labyrinth, I guess apparently had issues with it. Some people really loved it. I know The Labyrinth, like The Labyrinth, but I'm not like, it's not like The Princess Bride to me. So I thought maybe I would pick this up and see what I thought and give it a shot. Okay, well that was all for my unboxing. I hope that you enjoyed what you had to see here today. If you liked my content, please go ahead and click the subscribe button below. Also, feel free to friend me on Goodreads or follow me on Twitter. I'll leave my information down below. And I look forward to seeing you here again soon. Farewell for now. Bye-bye.